Hello everyone, it is Erin Floto here, and we are setting up for January. If you've watched my 2024 setup, you know that I'm using a whole bunch of washi tape this year, and that is going to be my consistent theme throughout 2024, and each month is going to be a different color. So I'm spinning the wheel and selecting peach for the month of January. So I pulled out all of my peach washi tapes, and I am setting up my cover page. This is going to be the same style of cover page that I do every single month, where I just fill it up with washi because, like I said, I am trying to pare down my washi tape collection. I have far too much. I don't use my washi tape enough. I don't use it other than like doing YouTube videos, and I won't be doing those like 10 types videos in 2024. So I need another way to use my stuff. So I will be using washi tape for every single month in 2024. And like I mentioned in my 2024 setup, I will be doing pretty much all of my planning in this B5 notebook. It's one of the reasons why I went with a B5 notebook, is because I could fit so much more in here. So instead of having a reading journal, I'm also going to incorporate my reading journal items in my B5 notebook. So everything is kind of getting mashed in here. I will still have a few other notebooks, as I mentioned in my planner stack video. Both of those are going to be linked down in the description or tagged, or you can go on my YouTube channel to see those videos. But essentially, I have like things like my goals planner, my sticker planner, things that are like more like, I'm also trying to get rid of my stickers, so I'm using a sticker planner so that I can get rid of my stickers. I'm really trying to pare down what is in my office, especially since, you know, my business is slowly creeping to just becoming digital. So, and in fact, in 2024, it will be all digital. There is no physical items coming from my shop unless it's something special, like how I did the advent calendar this year, some one-off thing. And then you can see me kind of flipping to the back there. I do have a washi tape graveyard. That is something that I found from Jesse Corinne. And I am keeping the scraps of the washi tape there, and I'm going to be doing, you know, my monthly reviews back there. So a little bit of a journaling aspect as well. So I'll probably wait for the month to be over and then go ahead and journal in that washi tape graveyard. I always do a calendar setup, so this is my calendar setup. I believe it's 7x6. I think it's 7 tall, 6 wide, if I remember correctly. I might not be remembering correctly, to be honest with you. I filmed this a while ago. So, this is my January setup. I have a space for my goals. I have a space for my finances. And a lot of, as I mentioned, a lot of things that I had in other notebooks, that is what I'm going to be putting into this B5 as well. And again, using tons and tons of washi tape in these setups. Moving on, we have another calendar. This is slightly different. I will be keeping my exercise information in here. It's my exercise log. So I will be keeping things like my bike rides, any workouts, strength training, all that kind of stuff in here. I also left a space over on the left so I can number 1 through 31. And basically what I'm going to put there is my planned exercises, or really just like what I did. So if it's a chest day, if it's leg day, you know, abs, things like that. That way I have a little bit more space to put like my statistics on that actual calendar. So that is currently my plan. Do I know how it'll work? No, I've never done a calendar for my exercise log, but hopefully it works because I did it in every setup for 2024. And that's one of the things that I wanted to kind of mention here, is that most of what I'm doing here is it's going to be exactly the same month to month. I'm a little nervous about that. One of the things that I've always loved about bullet journaling is if I don't feel like it is working for me, I can change it the next month. But I will say that I do have extra pages in all of these setups. So I will have space if I do want to change some of these layouts. And I can always, put a whole bunch of washi tape over, or um, get a peach paper and put it over the page. So there's a bunch of things that I can do if I don't feel like it's working out for me. I I have done this because I really do feel like this will work out for me. So I've really tried to think about how I'm doing each of these setups beforehand. And you'll see some of the ones that I'm not sure about, like work projects, I've just left an empty page. So I do the ones that I'm pretty sure about, like my exercise log, my master tasks, things like that, my habit tracker. I do know what works for me a little bit better. So the pages that I don't know what works for me very well, I have left blank. And again, I do have extra pages if I need them, and I can always put a piece of paper over it and just start from scratch. So that's kind of my plan with these setups. So the last one was my master task list, my monthly favorites, and my work projects. And now I am moving on to my habit trackers. These individual habit trackers always work for me. I have put in 9 for every single month. My thought process was that I know about 6 of them really well. For example, I always track if a workout was done. I usually track if there's cardio, if I ate well, if I drink enough water. So there's like a bunch of things that I do consistently track. And now I do kind of want to, I have left all of the habit trackers blank for 2024. That way I can change things if I want to focus on something different. For example, I almost always focus on working out and things like that. But say I wanted to now focus on steps instead of just did I do cardio. Say I wanted to do 8K steps a day or something to that effect, then I can change the header for all of my habits. So that's why I've left those blank, so that way I can change that based on how I'm feeling for that particular month. So this is my entire setup. I have a page for reading, my habits, work projects, master tasks, exercise log, my calendar, and of course I have my washi tape cover page, which honestly is stunning once you get that light. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.